prison about how bad it is, how dangerous it can get, and just about the street life in general, with hopes of motivating somebody to make better decisions, to change their
Damn,
mind
I
about
usually watch
committing
this nigga
crime
a
and just
lot,
live
but
a
I
good
ain't never realized how
lifestyle.
big this
Everything you
nigga
want to
nose
accomplish
was.
or achieve in life, you
We're
can
gonna go
do
and
it the
skip the intro.
legit
We're
way.
gonna try
You
to get
don't
right
have
into it.
I've been folks. I bumped into evil folks for the first time. It was this little dude named Scoop that he was cool with. Scoop was a civilian. Now, he did say at some point he used to be a blood. And I remember Scoop saying that, he left it because it wasn't what they explained it for him to be. So he had to get jumped out. He said they whooped his ass, had him in medical, like beat up bad. He said he sat in medical for like 2 weeks before his body really healed back up. But
Damn, imagine how mad them niggas had to be to beat your ass for you to actually have to go to medical and be in there for like 2 weeks. Damn. It's like somebody getting mad that you stole a sandwich and just start stumping you out with their homies.
after that, they left him alone. Evil folks was real cool with Scoop. Scoop was a young dude, little dude, on the smaller side. Evil folks was kind
Alright, I
of
can see how it
on the
can be
smaller
annoying. He
side.
young.
Scoop was with it, bro. Like, little dude to fight you.
My
You
little
know what I'm
homie was
saying? People ain't
active.
really trying them, mishandling them any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So I leave and go to court. I went to court because I was still fighting other armed robbery charges. I went to court for probably 5 months. When I came back from court, these folks is in the same dorm and didn't talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Didn't say two words to each other. Like, I don't literally watch Scoop and evil folks walk clean past each other and just hit one of these little moves. Like, we ain't trying to bump into each
With that
other,
little shoulder lean, you
drop his
feel me? You know
head,
how you
something
walk
like that.
past
You know what I'm
somebody,
saying?
you don't mess with them in school or something because they wronged you or something, bro. You just don't fuck with them. Just that little lean, bro. Like, oh man, we're just gonna go about our business, bro. We just gonna keep it cordial. And sometimes that's how it be, man. You just gotta rock how you rock.
So, when I get back, I'm rocking with both of them, but at first I didn't say nothing to either party. You know what I'm saying? About, damn, why y'all, you know what I'm saying? But Scoop
Can't be too
seemed
nosy.
to take a real liking to me. Now, he was cool. He was a dude that, we rocked with or whatever the case. But what I noticed was, before I left and went to court, even the blood set that Scoop allegedly was a part of, bro, they wasn't even kicking it with him. And this the thing. Y'all probably thinking, yeah, nigga, they wasn't kicking it with him because they beat him up and kicked him out. It didn't happen with this exact specific group of people. Now, you do got some people that'll feel some type of way and be like, we ain't rocking with Scoop because he left the set or whatever the case.
Hold on. I got a genuine question. So, you affiliated in prison, right? You get jumped in, and you just piss somebody off in the group. So now they all jump you. You get kicked out? Like, but that's a short leash, man. You feel me? You pledge your loyalty to a whole group of people just to get jumped and kicked out. But you get jumped to get in. That shit ain't worth it.
Bro, listen,
At least
this
not
ain't
to me.
LA,
That ain't worth it.
All them super
I don't
strong
gang bang. I ain't
politics
associated
and,
with nobody.
you
Fuck
isn't
it.
at the hood. This is Georgia, bro. It's different, bro. See, when you join something, bro, when you join a gang, a group, an organization, you're going to build a bond with somebody, a part of that group, and y'all bond is going to be a lot stronger than gang. You see what I'm saying? You're going to build genuine friendships and feel like it's real brotherhood with certain
Yeah,
people,
but if you
a
get
part of
kicked
that
out,
group. So if
they ain't even
anything
going.
happens, even if they
They ain't even gonna want you talking about it, bro. You just lost your homie, bro. You just lost your friend. That shit ain't worth it. Damn.
kick you out, if you willingly leave, if they catch you doing something you ain't had no business doing, usually it's still gonna be somebody from that group that rocks with you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like none of these folks was rocking with Scoop, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we
What
out
a
there in the yard
shame. What
one
a
day, we
shame.
walking, we just
Poor
busting
Scoop.
laps. Evil folks over there, kind of weird, bro. Like standing by the workout equipment. So they got these like metal things that's welded together, and you could drop down and hold the bars and do push-ups, or you could jump up and do pull-ups, or you could lean back and do, I guess, some type of chest exercise, but it's all in one. Evil folks is just standing there looking around on the yard. Ain't saying nothing to nobody, just look. Bro, you got people over here working out. Evil, move your ass out the way. But he know ain't nobody
Damn,
finna
what
mess
is
with
that?
him. Scoop was like, hey, Bill. I'm like, what's up? He was like, bro, I really got, you feel me? I
Oh
got a
yeah,
way
nah, I
we
need
can
to
kind of
clean my
make some
PC,
money for
bro. I
real. I'm like, shit,
apologize.
what's up?
I haven't
So we
used
was
this thing in a
walking
while. This
past some
thing's singing.
blood. So when we like kind of got closer to them, we was like, hold on, stop talking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I hope Scoop ain't on nothing funny trying to. You feel me? I hope he ain't did no remixing or nothing, you know, but that could just mean he ain't trying to have none of them in his business or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? When we passed that group of people, Scoop was like, see, you know, Miss such and such, such and such. I'm like, who is that? He like, the new girl, the cadet. He started describing her. I'm like, yeah, what about her? He was like, bro, you know, that's my real blood brother, baby mama, sister. She told my brother to ask me if she could do something for me because she need $1,000 real quick. Now she said this ain't nothing she just finna be doing, but she'll do something, she'll shake something real quick because she need $1,000 real bad. Like she got something going on the street, she need $1,000. So I said, hell yeah, I'll give her $1,000. I say, Steve, tell her give us 2 cans of Chris Brown CD. I'm like, you want me to talk to her? He was like, nah, cause I don't want her to, you feel me, feel like I'm just putting people in the business.
Dang, bruh. It's like having a plug, bruh, in prison. You gotta find somebody that's connected to the outside world just to bring you some stuff in, bruh. I couldn't do it. I'm all for the free world, man. Free world.
He like,
Mm.
I'd rather talk to her, whatever the case. I'm like, all right, well, handle the business. He was like, when we get back in the dorm, let me use the phone. I'm like, all right, bet. We get back in the dorm. You know, I
And
put
you
him on
gotta
the phone.
share
Well,
a
he went and
sneaker
did
phone,
something
bruh.
else
Come
for a little
on now,
minute first.
dog.
Then I put him on the
All your
phone. Yeah, he
privacy
was
on their
walking out my
messages.
room, putting my phone in his pocket. Eva was knocking on the door, walking in the room. When he walked in the room, he kind of looked at Scoop. Scoop had his head down. He ain't even say nothing. He walked out the room.
Had
So he
his
was just in
head
there
down.
chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? His usual, talking about these niggas some hoes. These niggas bitch made. I'm like, evil folks, what the hell going on now? He said,
Hey, nah, bro. Somebody call me bitch made, bro. We fighting. I don't care if he talking, bro. I just walked out the room and that's the first. Like, I eavesdrop and hear that, bro. These niggas bitch made. Come on now, dog. I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it.
wasn't no situation, wasn't nothing going on. I hear somebody voice real loud said, Black boy ain't got no more. Let me see if Bill got some, like real close. And then it was a knock at the door. I recognized the voice instant. I'm like, yo. So he said, Haymaker. So I said, come on. Now, Haymaker already know the rules. So he opened my door and pushed it wide open. And when he was getting ready to step in and saw evil folks, he stood right there outside the door. Haymaker is a known homosexual.
Why? I ain't. I'll say this without getting canceled. I ain't homophobic. I ain't none of that. Why is a gay nigga named Haymaker, bro? If there's a gay person in your cell named Haymaker, don't fuck with him, bro. You gonna get beat up and violated. That's crazy.
I promise you, this man is every bit of 6'5". He's very big. His body is just built big. Everything, bro. This man fingers about that thick. He's just real big, kind of brown skinned dude. Got like a plate.
Y'all fighting him, bro? You're gonna fight a gay man named Haymaker, man? The fingers that big. Ugh, man. Ugh.
Playful spirit like to play.
That's a
They
beast
call him
right there.
Haymaker, bro, because this man would knock you clean the out. I'm talking about he'll knock you out. Now, I try the best of my ability, and he wear glasses. I try the best of my ability to not even talk to Haymaker. Like it'll be something
He
like
don't
that,
want
you
to be
know what I'm saying,
seen
where he asks
associated with
about
that nigga. That's all that
because
is.
I don't try to talk to him, bro, because I promise you, listen, bro. He just y'all gonna see later on. He's
Yep.
very
Feminine.
strange, like on another level. So he said, CB, you got some Al Green? We trying to. So I told him I ain't got none. So he like, all right. He didn't say not 2 words to evil folks. He walked out, closed my door back. Evil folks was looking. He said, big pussy ass nigga. So evil eventually.
That's not even necessary, bro. You just asking for a fight at that point. You just asking for a fight. Like, I can't have this nigga in my cell talking, bro, because you gonna start some shit and then I'm gonna be in the shit. Come on now, dog.
Leave. You know, after a while, we chop it up for a minute. I really believe Scoop was watching my door, waiting on Evil Folks to leave. I don't even think he was using my phone that long because I'm telling you, bro, the second Evil Folks walked out my
That nigga
room,
walked right
I
back
say
in.
about 2 seconds later, knock at the door. Scoop, he was pulling the door up and coming
Ah,
back
he's
in with
scared
the
of him.
phone. So he was like, all right, I got the cash app, bro. They gave me the cash app. So I'm like, all right, I sent a band. Maybe 2 days went by. We finally got it. We got the tobacco. I gave Scoop half of it. I kept half, so I got a can, he got a
You gave
can.
Scoop a little
And
scoop of
it's
that
like that's
Chris Brown
you
CD.
feel me. Even though I paid the whole
So I'm gonna
money,
get you
I'm
right.
about to make that plus 1,000, 1,500 back. So I didn't really care about giving him, And then I'm looking at the
Breaking
future
bread. You
things like
feel
we're
me?
gonna get way more than this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing the whole time. I'm telling Scoop like, hey, bro, feel me? Try to see if we trying to do something else. So I kind of explained to him a way he can sell it, which he probably already know. He been in chain gang long enough. I explained a way to him that he can sell it to make $2,500. And then I'm like, shit, I do mine the same way, $2,500. We keep 500 in our pocket a piece, just in case, just for everyday stuff. We put the two together, that's 4,000. If that girl was willing to do that for
It's like a little
1,000 because she
monopoly.
really needed it,
Just
if
building
you
on each
approach her
other.
again and say I got 4,000, she's not gonna turn it down, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I bet. So time going by, bro. My can was gone.
Y'all risking that, man? Just stacking y'all bread up in prison by having an outside connection bring you stuff in to sell it? I ain't risking it. I don't want no more time on my plate. But damn, 4,000? Might have to sell me a couple Chris Brown CDs. You feel me? Don't say you wouldn't.
Because the way I
That's
was selling it, I
4,000
was
right
trying to
there.
hit a certain goal. I wasn't selling nothing in big amounts. Like I was sacking it up. So um I said I took about 4 days to get off my can. Now on this fourth day, I had 10 scoops left, but I had started smoking Chris Brown CDs, so I kind of was, doing my own thing, smoking them, and some of my guys they need a little Chris Brown CD, I give it to them, so I push
That
up a
man
scoop.
breaking bread
I'm
with
like,
the
"What's up,
whole
bro? What you working
team,
with? What you
man.
got?" He said,
He
"Well,
said
mine's
chain
gone."
gang.
I say, "Shit, let's do it. Let's put the money together and do it." He like, "Nah, but there's some people that owe me though. I can't do it right now." I'm like, "Well, how much do you physically got on you?" He was like, "Bro, I got about 500." I say, "Bro, out of all that, how the hell you only got $500, Scoop?" He was like, "I'm telling you, bro, I credited a lot of it out." So I'm like, "Man, hell nah, bro. You feel me? You tripping." So it's a knock at
That
the
boy
door.
is not finna get
It's one of the
paid,
blood
dog.
dudes. And something that I noticed, he's the exact same.
This man, Scoop, is a dumbass, bro. How you gonna credit the people, credit the Bloods out? You feel me? That you just got kicked out of. Like, you just got jumped by these people. You think they just whooped your ass, nigga? You think they finna give you your money after you just credited them?
Set
Nigga,
that Scoop
stupid.
allegedly used to be. What sound, Scoop? But he said it kind of like, just like, what sound, Scoop? Like, it didn't seem genuine, you know what I'm saying? So Scoop was like,
That's probably why evil folks is talking to him like that. Cause he know he finna get messed over. They don't respect him. He got his ass whooped. He lost all his respect. I don't know
"What's up,
nothing
bro?"
about
He
that
like,
prison life,
"Man,
but
put me on one more bomb. I got you. I told you, Friday, I got you for sure."
bro, my
So
PC is
he like, "Nah, I ain't
singing,
got no
dude.
more, bro. It's over with." He like, "Bill might got some." So I said off the dribble before Barry even said, I said, "I ain't doing no credit, folks." I said, "I sold all mine. I got a little bit left. And that's really for me to smoke, me, look out for my guy. I ain't got nothing to credit me." He was like, "Let me see, Bill, man, please, bro, just let me,
Nope,
bro.
I ain't
One
crediting
bomb,
nothing.
bro, one bomb." He said, "How much you selling your bond for?" I said, "I was selling them between 30 and 50, but I'm not crediting one out, bro." He said, "CBL, bro, on God, bro. On God, bro. You credit me one bomb, I use 60, bro. I use 60 on Friday." He said, "On Friday, my
Don't
folks
do
finna give me
it.
$500 because my birthday just passed, but they told me I gotta wait to Friday. I'm gonna get
You gonna
the
have to
five
wait
hundred
till
dollars.
Friday, my
I give
nigga.
you $60 for one scoop, CBL." So I'm sitting back thinking, I'm like, after I've been smoking, the fresh one I've been smoking out of and looking out for people, I probably had about 9 bombs left. I really can't afford to give you one. So I'm like, all right, say less. So we walk out, we go to my room. I'm like, "You say Friday now?" He like, "Yeah, bro, for sure, Friday, bro. $60." He like, "I got you, bro. That's on whatever his hood is." I'm like, "All right, bet, give it to him." In the process of me waiting on my money, it was like two or three. It was like two situations that happened with Scoop that I noticed, bro, that, just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So the first situation was Scoop was down there at the poker table. He wasn't playing, but he was just watching. I'm out there leaning on the rail. I guess Haymaker was losing, bro. And when people be losing at any game, if it's anybody standing around that's not playing, they'll try to blame it on them.
Imagine you just standing there, bruh, just watching them play, and Haymaker just start talking to you, bro. You just start talking smack to you, bro. You know how big he is. He already said how big he is, bro. You gonna take that? I might have to let that one slide,
Like
man.
on some you giving me bad luck or something. But it's never about what you say, it's how you say it. Because a
So you
respectable
give me
way to
bad
tell
luck,
somebody
man.
to get
Move
away from the
along.
table that ain't playing, people be like, "Man, if y'all ain't got no money on the table, bro, y'all need to back up." You know what I'm saying? That's a cool way to say it. But this dude Haymaker looked straight at Scoop and said, "Man, get your bitch ass away from the table, fuck nigga."
But it reminds me of like back in the day, man. My brothers used to play 2K. They'll be playing with each other, man. One of them start losing bad. Then one of them just get mad, bro. And I'm just standing there watching the game, bro. They talking stuff to each other. One mad. They just look at me and be like, "The fuck you looking at, peanut head ass nigga?" I'm just like, damn, man. I try to roast back, but I can't even roast back, man. I'm over there saying, "You need to shut up." Talking like a little kid talking, bro. Can't even defend myself. A little jib jib, man. Just taking it. Pause, pause.
And Scoop walked away. And that man looked at Scoop, bust out laughing, and said, "Man, get out of my face, dog. Get out of my face." And it's just like, bro, that I don't, you don't like stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody you kind of cool with, people just chumping them off, and but you gotta, people gotta want stuff for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So if
Mm-hmm.
you don't, I can't not want you to get
Blatant
chumped off
disrespect. Not getting his
enough for
stuff
you
back
to
at
not
all.
get
Shouldn't have
chumped off.
credited it.
You gotta not want to get chumped off enough to not get chumped off. You know what I'm saying? Friday finally comes. I don't say nothing, the first part of the day because if you told me you got me Friday, I know I'm gonna get it Friday. You know what I'm saying? But once it gets a little later in the day, now you gotta check if the person ain't said nothing to you. So they just did 4 o'clock count. It's 4 p.m. We've been up since 4-5 this morning, folks. You ain't said nothing to me about my $60. So I push up on the blood, dude.
And that's why you gotta watch who you deal with. Because you can't deal with your, I guess, cellmate in business and everything. When they already don't respect him, they gonna think they can get over on you too.
He was down there. I guess they
Mm.
was having a little powwow out there, about 5, 6 bloods, but it don't look like nothing serious. Like they laughing and talking and stuff. So I got ready to, walk past him. I was like, "Hey, bro," I was like, you know what I'm saying? Just like good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "I promise you." That man said,
Блокбастеры российского проката и сериалы.
Man, this
Мультфильмы
ad
и
ain't even in
шоу.
English,
Весь
man.
архив без рекламы.
YouTube don't even care no more.
that's what he did. He said, and fanned me off like that. So I stopped. I walked up on him a little bit. He looking at me now. All the bloods done turned a little dim. I'm like, "What the hell that supposed to mean, folks?"
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Man, whatever you and that sucker got going on, man, ain't nobody getting paid from me, man. You don't get
So
come out
they
my face."
associating
So
with
one
him.
of his homies was like, hold on,
They say
dog.
y'all
We
y'all
trying to have
together,
fun.
man.
We with Bill, man. Bill is good. So he was like, "Man." So they walk off talking. I instantly shoot upstairs. I'm like, "Nah, you tripping now. Now you tripping." You know what I'm saying? I done stopped stuff before, bro. But like in certain instances where you just blankly just disrespect it like that, bro, it just pisses
You
me
can't even
off,
let her
bro. You
go.
know what I'm saying? So instantly I understood what was going on. Scoop got something going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason these folks ain't talking to him no more. They ain't rocking with him no more. And that man probably been crediting up all Scoop stuff. And me not having a personal relationship with him, he might feel like you hang out with a sucker, you a sucker. You know what I'm saying? So I go upstairs, I put my boots on, I come back out the room. I got my candy bar on me, but if we about to hit, I'm gonna take it off, but I got it on me just in case. One of the bloods that was right there that they was talking to, he go to coming up the step. He came over here, he was like, "Hey, Bill, it was just a misunderstanding, bro." I'm like, "What you mean? That man told me he ain't paying me and firing me off." He said, "Nah, it was a misunderstanding for sure." He was like, "My homie said, come holler at him real quick." Now, the one that he said, come holler at, he a blood dude that be having motion for real. You know what I'm saying? He be having a lot going on. Like, he got money. So I go knock on the door. He like, "Yo," I'm like, "See Bill." He like, "Come on, Bill." So when I step in the room, it's like 3, 4 bloods in here. Plus the one who coming in with me, the one who told me to come holler at me, he walked over here with me. The dude who fanned me off, he's one of them in this room. So
I don't care if he would have paid me. We still had to run the ones or something, man. That's disrespectful. You did that in front of everybody too. I don't care if you paying me or what, man.
soon I walk in, feel
Can't
me,
let
all
it
the people
slide.
around me. I got my
Otherwise,
back
it's gonna
against the
happen
door, making
again.
sure this door don't get closed. I'm able to pop out. So when I stepped in, the one who fanned me off, he was like, "Hey, Bill, feel me? I ain't even know, bro. Feel me?" He was like, "To be honest, bro, dudes you be rocking with, you be hanging with,
All they
he
said
a
was
sucker for
they
sure,
just
bro.
gave him
Like
the word on who
he a
Bill
sucker."
was.
He was like, "Bro, so just be handling him, trying him any kind of way." He like, "I don't know you like that, bro. I ain't gonna cap him, keep it real, bro." He was like, "Oh, shit, I just felt like." Feel me? He a sucker. Everybody know it. You hang out with him. You in business with him. I thought maybe y'all was cut the same, but they told me y'all a little different and that they with you. He was like, so I'm gonna have that money for you today, bro. He was like, but now you know, if you just feel tried, you want to hit, you feel me? When it, put your boots on, we can. You feel me? He was like, but that ain't what I'm on, bro.
We still would have to put them
I
boots
just
on.
ain't
You
know.
feel
You
me?
feel me? So before I could say anything, the one that was sitting on the bed, the one that got the motion, the one dude told me go holler at. He was like, "What your cash up is, B? I'm about to send you that 60 bar right now." And then he told bro, he was like, "Just when you get that, just give it back to me." And then I was like, "All right," I gave him the cash app. So he turned the phone, he showed me, he sent it. He was like, "Y'all straight? What y'all gonna do? Y'all trying to hit or y'all?" I said, "I mean, shit, bro. After you explain what you said, I don't even want to fight you no more. I mean, now if you want to, you feel me? Don't try to run around make it seem like I called Bill out for a one and he turned it down and then so he was like, nah, it ain't not like that. He was like, shit, I was just letting you know. I was like, all right, for sure, that's respect. Adapt the nigga up, I walked
Damn. I was gonna say, did the video freeze or something?
out. When I walked out the room, even folks was on the top range by my room, staring at that room like a hawk. So when I come upstairs, he like, what's up, G, you good? I said, yeah. He said, shit, I seen you go in there, but it ain't, you feel me, it ain't really look like nothing, but at the same time, I ain't know. I said, nah. I said, no, ain't nothing going on, folks. I'm good. So I said, hey, let's holler at me real quick. So I step in the room. I said, why you don't fuck with Scoop no more? He said, man, you don't know what that man got going on.
Hey, watch. What's what they call him? Haymaker done touched that man. Damn. Imagine that's your little brother, man.
I said, no. He said, man, I don't know, bro. Everybody started telling me that him and Haymaker had something going on. Him and Haymaker, like on some funny type stuff, you feel me? And it's just like, bro, it was just too many people saying that shit, G. So I asked the nigga about it. He kind of shook up, got timid up, you know what I'm saying? I cut that nigga off, bro. I ain't fucking with no nigga like that, bro. So I said, damn, for real? So he was like, hell yeah, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? While this man is talking, you hear somebody scream out, I don't give a about that Saj. I'll beat your ass for real. I'll beat your ass for real. So we both go to going to the door, getting ready to look. Before we made it to the door, you hear Haymaker saying, yeah, come on. Come on, try, motherfucker. I'm going to knock you out and suck your dick.
And with that, that's over, man. We're gonna watch part 2 later.